How is everybody doing? I hope you guys enjoyed the introduction to today's video. It took me a couple of hours to make it, and honestly, even that cinematic introduction doesn't do today's shaders justice. So a few things I want to mention is you can download this for completely free in the description and at the top of the YouTube comments section. So this is created by CubeIR. I'll leave a link down below. Go and check them out. It is only a media file link, so you don't gotta jump through hoops in order to download this. And this pack contains some features I am yet to see from any other shaders that has been released so far. This download will work for Minecraft Windows in the latest beta and preview. It will work for Android players, and if you can figure out how to get this on Xbox, it'll work for you too. Right, enough of the chit chat. I have set up a world today to show you some of the really cool features available in this pack. Like, for example, watch this. Redstone. Tap. Check it out. I can tap and it's interactable. Starting with the quartz blocks. I love this. They have a nice reflection coming from the sun. Now it's currently set just to day, and this is when you get the best reflection throughout your world. So for example, if I was to set this to sunrise, you really don't get too much of a reflection. Still looks pretty cool, and there's like a slight glimmer, but the daytime is the best one that you want to set it to. Kind of got like an indentation going on. And this is something that a lot of players loved during RTX. And we're just going to transition here from this block just to the block of quartz. Once again, you can see the reflection. If I was to do /time set and we set this to noon, the reflection's still there, but honestly, it's just no way near as good as it is during the daytime there. And most of the reflections on these are somewhat the same. For me, this one looks like it's wet. It looks like water is sitting on top. If we just go back a little bit, you can kind of see these also have some form of indentation. Very similar to the bricks over there. And then we can check out these ones, which is the chiseled version. There's quite a few blocks that do offer the same ability, the same reflection as to what I'm showing you right now, but just the quartz one stood out really, really well. And this is also included with the likes of your slabs and even the stair variations. Now, this reflection is also spread across blocks like your gold blocks. And out of all the blocks we have on offer, it looks the best on the gold. When it comes to the block of copper, you do have a reflection, but it's nowhere near as good and as shiny as it is on this. Now, one thing I do want to say is I don't want every single block in Minecraft to be shiny. That is where they kind of went wrong with RTX. Like, everything glowed. The darkest of blocks was super bright. It was really, really weird. But you can see here, there is a faint reflection on these ones. And in terms of the diamond one, I would like them to shimmer in the sun. Very similar to gold. So that's a work in progress. And then we do have, again, very similar to the quartz bricks over there. We have a reflection, but this reflection is nowhere near over the top like some of the other reflections. This looks so good. I just want to build like a little bit of a fake window. Oh, bro, I love the reflections. They never get old, honestly. And anyone who's been messing around with the shaders, you'll know how much fun it has been to mess around with this. You can kind of see somewhat of a reflection there as well. So I like that. I like the fact that it does go through the glass and still offers this. Now, I want to get rid of this because I thought it was just going to be the likes of your oak wood. No, this is also available on spruce and any other type of wood you've got. I feel like it's a little bit brighter on the spruce. Stands out a little bit more. Spruce is my favorite wood within Minecraft. And what I decided to do here is show you guys some changes with the barrels, because these also have slight changes. And I want to show you this one because if you look at these black outlines, they've also got some form of a reflection going on. It's minimalistic things like that that players just enjoy. It catches your eye and you're like, wow, that's actually quite impressive. Does the moon offer the same kind of experience? I can't really see too much going on here. What I can see, though, is the shadows have moved across, and you can see how good this looks during nighttime, the obsidian. But wait, what does it look like during the daytime? I mean, it looks okay, but honestly, with it being a really dark block, it stands out really well. And then I had to check this. And yes, the crying obsidian veins they are also glowing. So you do have the same glow effect as the regular obsidian, but then you have like this brightness effect. And I'm super curious. Oh, it does actually emit some form of light. I really like that change. Let me show you how impressive redstone is. Now, this is the only ore right now that offers what I'm about to show you. So if I am to jump onto this, you can see here, it now glows. We jump to this one over here, to this one, or we just touch it. As you can see, it glows up. I'm so impressed by this. I'd love for it to fade out over a period of time. I would also like to mention it happens on the regular ones as well. And I did have a mess around with some of the other ores, and I couldn't get it working, but I've not seen this yet. And I love it. I really, really love it. So redstone is interactable. So Cube IR, you did such an incredible job with this. The whole thing is lit up. Now, like I said, I did mess around with some of the other ores, not in great detail, but I'll just show you guys, for example, if I was to place down this, it doesn't happen with this. Lapis should be one of them, I think. Redstone, we know, does. The Deep Slate version, it doesn't. So, yeah, I would love for some of these, not all of them, because, again, not everything has to offer... Oh, I love my shadow. Not everything has to offer the same thing. You know what I mean? Like, not every single ore needs to be bright. Not every single block needs to be bright. And, for example, they did make the gold block kind of shiny, but they didn't make the diamond one. But I think diamond does make sense. Now, this pack does offer changes to all of these blocks. Granted, some of them need work and some of them don't look that great, but obviously you've seen things going on with the torches. We know that these emit some form of light, and you do have like this shader's ability. I think all players have been enjoying these. I'm yet to see one with this though. With these, again, during nighttime builds, nighttime for me is so much better during the daytime when it comes to shaders. I just think the aesthetic of this looks so much better. Even redstone glows with this one. I mean, it's a little bit bright on your eyes, right? But if you place this in the floor, we place the redstone torch from a distance, it looks pretty good, but to be fair, it looks better close up. It's a little bit too bright in my eyes. We do have changes to the lantern variations right there. And then I needed to grab this, the end crystal, because this also does light up. So if we place down the end crystal, that is also lighting up. The jack-o'-lantern, which was something I was a big fan of. The jack-o'-lantern. That's a little bit too bright. Shroom light and glowstone, they seem a little bit bugged. However, this pack does offer you some form of glowing item frame. Your Skulk Shrieker, that will also be bright and glowing. The same for regular Skulk. This looks so cool. I don't know why I really like this one. I would love for this one to be reduced a little bit. Same with this one, but they do look really impressive. Hold on. I need to try something here because glowberries, they work in this pack. So if we place down a few glowberries and we light these up, you can see the shadows. It's so impressive. The frog lights do work, but you can't really tell a difference in them. And I discovered that the command block even has a little bit of light going on. Doesn't matter what you change it to, it does have a little bit of like a glowing effect. I thought that was pretty cool. Campfires have also changed as well. The downloads are below. I'll also leave a download to this world as well, but please be warned, this world is very laggy with shaders enabled because it's not currently optimized. I am running an RTX 2080 Super, and even my PC is struggling with this world with shaders enabled. Any questions? Leave them in the comment section. I'll see you all in the next video.